Prince Harry's legal setback regarding his police protection in the UK marks another chapter in the ongoing saga of his relationship with the British establishment since stepping back from royal duties in 2020. The court's decision to deny his appeal and uphold the government's withdrawal of his security cover while in the UK underscores the complexities surrounding his status and security arrangements as a member of the royal family living abroad. The court's ruling reflects a legal interpretation of Harry's entitlement to security protection in the UK, which has been a subject of contention since his relocation to California with Meghan Markle. The decision to remove his security cover was deemed lawful by the court, indicating a shift in his security arrangements following his decision to step back from his royal responsibilities. The implications of this ruling extend beyond legal matters, touching upon broader themes such as Harry's relationship with his homeland and his role within the royal family. His upcoming visit to the UK for the Invictus Games anniversary adds a layer of significance to this ruling, as it raises questions about his safety and security during his time in the country. Furthermore, the possibility of reconciliation within the royal family adds an intriguing dimension to the narrative. Reports suggesting that King Charles is considering inviting Harry and Meghan to Balmoral this summer indicate a potential thawing of tensions within the family. The desire to meet his grandchildren, Archie and Lilibet, underscores the personal dynamics at play amidst the larger backdrop of royal protocol and tradition. Overall, Prince Harry's legal setback and the broader context surrounding his relationship with the royal family highlight the complexities of balancing personal choices with institutional obligations and the enduring influence of familial ties on matters of state and security. The ongoing criminal trial involving former U.S. President Donald Trump and adult film star Stormy Daniels has captured significant attention due to its potential implications for Trump's political future and the broader legal landscape surrounding presidential conduct. At the heart of the trial is a $130,000 hush money payment made by Trump's former lawyer, Michael Cohen, to Stormy Daniels. Prosecutors allege that this payment was intended to silence Daniels about her alleged affair with Trump, which Trump vehemently denies. The trial marks a pivotal moment in the legal scrutiny faced by Trump, as it delves into questions of campaign finance violations and potential obstruction of justice. Stormy Daniels, whose real name is Stephanie Clifford, has emerged as a central figure in the case. A veteran of the adult entertainment industry for over 2 decades, Daniels gained widespread notoriety after publicly alleging her past relationship with Trump. Despite facing personal challenges, including a traumatic childhood and allegations of extortion from Trump, Daniels has been vocal about her experiences and has sought to nullify her non-disclosure agreement with Trump. Daniels' testimony and public statements have shed light on the nature of her relationship with Trump, with Daniels clarifying that she does not consider herself a victim and characterizing their interaction as consensual. Her willingness to speak out against Trump's denials has brought attention to issues of power dynamics and the treatment of women in high-profile relationships. The trial's outcome carries significant implications for Trump's political ambitions and legacy. A conviction could further tarnish his reputation and potentially impact his ability to seek political office in the future. Conversely, an acquittal could bolster his image and embolden his supporters. Overall, the trial underscores the intersection of politics, celebrity, and the law, highlighting the enduring relevance of Trump's presidency and the ongoing legal battles surrounding his administration. The decision by Speaker Mike Johnson to schedule separate votes in the U.S. House this week on new aid to Israel and Ukraine reflects the urgency felt by lawmakers to demonstrate solidarity with these besieged allies amidst escalating international tensions. The move aims to break a months-long deadlock, particularly regarding aid to Ukraine, which has faced resistance from some ultra-conservative factions within the Republican Party. By separating the aid packages, Johnson hopes to garner support from a broader coalition of lawmakers, thereby facilitating the swift provision of weaponry to both Israel and Ukraine. The timing of these votes is significant, coming in the aftermath of Iran's recent missile and drone attack on Israel, which has heightened concerns about regional stability. The world is closely watching the U.S. response to these developments, and the House's decision will undoubtedly have implications for diplomatic relations and geopolitical dynamics. The decision to split the aid into separate bills reflects the complex political landscape within Congress. While there is broad bipartisan support for aid to Ukraine, some conservative members have raised objections, while progressives have pushed for accountability measures and restrictions on aid to Israel. By addressing these concerns separately, Johnson aims to navigate the diverse interests within the House and facilitate the passage of much-needed assistance. Furthermore, Johnson's strengthened influence within the Republican majority, bolstered by public support from presumptive presidential nominee Donald Trump, underscores the shifting dynamics within the party. This support provides Johnson with greater leverage in navigating internal divisions and advancing legislative priorities. In addition to aid for Israel and Ukraine, the House will also vote on assistance for Taiwan, an issue that generally garners bipartisan support. Furthermore, a broader bill containing various national security measures, including actions against Russia and expedited natural gas exports, will be considered. Overall, the separate House votes on aid to Israel and Ukraine signify a concerted effort to address urgent geopolitical challenges while navigating domestic political complexities. The outcome of these votes will not only impact the immediate security needs of Israel and Ukraine, but also shape broader U.S. foreign policy objectives and alliances in the region. The U.S. House of Representatives has taken significant action by overwhelmingly passing legislation aimed at countering China's purchase of Iranian crude oil in response to Iran's recent attack on Israel. The legislation, known as the Iran-China Energy Sanctions Act of 2023, expands secondary sanctions against Iran to cover all transactions between Chinese financial institutions and sanctioned Iranian banks used to purchase petroleum and petroleum products. This move reflects the U.S.'s commitment to imposing consequences on entities that engage in transactions that undermine international security and stability. By targeting China's financial involvement in Iran's oil sector, the U.S. aims to curb Iran's ability to finance its activities and reduce its influence in the region. The bill's passage by a vote of 383 to 11 underscores broad bipartisan support for countering Iran's aggression and limiting China's involvement in Iran's oil industry. However, the legislation's fate in the Senate remains uncertain, highlighting potential challenges in achieving consensus on Iran-related policies. If enacted into law and enforced, these sanctions could have significant economic implications, potentially leading to an increase in gasoline prices. This underscores the importance of carefully weighing the potential consequences of such measures on both domestic and international fronts. Overall, the House's decisive action reflects the U.S.'s determination to address security threats in the Middle East and assert its influence on global energy markets, while also highlighting the complexities of navigating geopolitical tensions and economic considerations. The recent escalation between Israel and Iran has heightened tensions in the already volatile Middle East region, with both sides signaling their readiness to respond to the other's actions. Israel's confirmation of its intent to retaliate against Iran's missile and drone attack underscores the seriousness of the situation and the potential for further escalation. Israel's war cabinet convened to deliberate on its response to Iran's attack, with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu emphasizing the need for unity among international allies in the face of Iranian aggression. Netanyahu's appeal reflects Israel's desire to garner support and solidarity from the global community as it navigates the complexities of regional conflict. Meanwhile, Iran has warned of swift retaliation in the event of any Israeli strikes, signaling its resolve to defend itself against perceived threats. The Iranian deputy foreign minister's assertion that Iran's response speed would be less than a few seconds highlights the gravity of the situation and the possibility of rapid escalation. In response to the escalating tensions, the United States has emphasized its commitment to preventing further escalation and avoiding a wider conflict with Iran. While affirming Israel's right to self-defense, U.S. officials have urged restraint and emphasized the importance of de-escalation to avoid further destabilization in the region. The Biden administration's stance underscores the delicate balance of maintaining strategic alliances while avoiding entanglement in regional conflicts. Despite expressing support for Israel's security, the U.S. is cautious about being drawn into a broader confrontation with Iran, highlighting the complexities of navigating geopolitical dynamics in the Middle East. Overall, the recent developments underscore the fragility of the situation in the Middle East and the potential for conflict to spiral out of control. As Israel prepares to respond to Iran's attack, the international community watches closely, hoping for restraint and diplomatic efforts to prevent further escalation and preserve regional stability.
Stay informed and entertained with News Nook. Like, share, and subscribe for more.